see it? Good. Totally different sound to the original one.
society and all extended use. And for the tireless work and the team do keeping this aircraft flying. It's a massive undertaking, extremely expensive, but well worth it. One more's untrigger, I see. This is Mr. Duxford, where you see Sally B parked on, where she sort of lives really. Up to the last minute, while gliders were being attached to the seaboard session, they were painting these markings on them. Big paintbrushes and pots, last job. And here they come through. You're bringing through the top side pass, so you can see it sand squash right in the centre of the it's welcome into the race, Jones. Put in another roll for a bit of take a quick peek of you as he goes upside down. What a great time. Steve Jones, Sebastian Wade on there. He is giving you a top side pass. He's looking at you now. Thank you so much, Steve Jones. Radio call sign was horseback leader. Both aircraft operating from a dedicated hangar
here at East Midlands Airport. So it's very close, of course, to the main Rolls-Royce site in Derby. Very powers
Keep your eyes on, they're coming from the right hand side. Nice blue. Remaining information, then very shortly they will break. You'll give us a full display of each aircraft capable. What a marvellous underside view that is. You can see the easy structure of the B-51 and standing fighter and escorts as well. Achieving great fame, but perhaps just over 2,000 miles thanks to a massive fuel capacity of 1,000 litres internally, and they expect to run another 800 litres in a short time. Equally impressive here with maximum level speed of 437 grams, but high impact from a visual perspective. The colours of Donald Blakeslee, the Mark 1 fighter group, and General Eagle. Design research to represent Blakeslee.
at the same time, of course,
So here we are, give them a welcome wave. You've got plenty of time to see you on this approach. The Navy wings in their Toronto formation. Power, so it's a pretty meaty bit of engine there. It's got a hand-cranked inertia starter, making it quite a handful to get off the ground, but able to loiter for around 4 hours. Now, interestingly enough, it's got a crew of 3. Up front today driving is Glenn Allison, well-known Royal Navy pilot, spent many years with the Heritage Flight. Behind him in the second place is Adam Watson, and then there is a third place, often where they might hold a flag. You will remember some of their displays many years back, where the telegraphist from in slightly higher position there, just giving it a bit of extra speed. Can actually achieve 200 knots in a dive, but generally cruising around 90 to 100 knots, depending on the load, of course, it is carrying. This particular example is a ferry Swordfish Mark 1, built by Black, the quantity of 3, retired into ceremonial and display duties, and performing the bulk of what was then the Royal Air Force choice by the forerunner of today's Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Speeds and altitudes not dissimilar to the Mark 19 Spitfire, around 440 miles an hour, with a service ceiling of just a little under 42,000 feet, but able to achieve 500 miles an hour as a max diving speed.
I still put it in my mouth.
This fine Mustang is a perfect fit. Its global appeal and celebrating a historic and ongoing relationship between Rolls-Royce and the United States Air Force.
I'm going to do everything I can.
It's actually on a leasehold arrangement. But just wonderful. Again, a topside view there. Pepper's just taking a quick peek down at you.
times during the Battle of Britain, Luftwaffe Messerschmitt Bf-109s were typically flying Flight 02, which was known in German as a Otter, and they would come together in larger combinations. They were able to just manage a few minutes dogfighting over British soil. The 109, for its part, was able to outrun the Spitfire at high altitude. It was the other way round, lower down. The best tactic for the 109 pilots was to execute a fighter sweep, what they called a Feierjagd, and bounce their opponents for altitude, so performing close escort of their bomber force was not ideal. Designs, the Bournemouth Saunier MS-406 and the Duxford B520. And it's often forgotten, I think, that the first Allied aerial victories on the Western Front of World War II involved French Curtiss Hawks shooting down two Luftwaffe Messerschmitt Bf-109s on the 8th of September 1939. Stub wings with dummy bombs fitted. As for this incredible wing design, well, this was the result of experience in the Army cooperation role passed on by pilots. It helps give the crew a better field of vision from the cockpit.
They had roughly the same altitude capability. They could both get to about 40,000 feet and still remain operationally viable. The Mustang could certainly outdive the Spit. I'm not quite sure about climbing. I think they were fairly close. Rate of roll, the Mustang, I think, had a slight
toll of the Allied bomber offensive. At least 80,000 Allied airmen and around 750,000 men, women and children on the ground. In putting that formation together, to the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, and in particular the Lancaster captain, Flight Lieutenant Paul Wise, to the Sally B team led by Lysander with Captain Peter Kuipers, and the IWM Duxford Flying Display Organising team. What a magnificent spectacle we've just witnessed.